All right, everyone. Today, on the final hour, I have Ash underscore Immortal FX. Is it SFX
Hi.
or Immortals FX, or is it just Immortals SFX? What is it exactly?
It's Immortal SFX for SFX
SFX.
makeup.
Okay, got it. Well, I got you on the show. We were supposed to have you a little bit ago, but you had a case of the shingles, right?
Yeah, it was horrific.
Like
It was not good.
It doesn't sound good. I don't think that sounds good at all. Like, who wants shingles on their body? I mean, like, they go on roofs.
Yeah, exactly. Not on my face.
Right? That's what chickenpox was for, like 10, 15 years ago. Like,
I did my time when I was 3.
right? So, first things first. Anything I say, ask in the interview, you could just straight bypass. You don't have, if it bothers you, triggers you, could put you in jail or whatever it is, you don't have to answer it, okay?
All right. Yeah.
All right. Cool. So, first things first. Who are you? Who is Ash? Immortal. SFX.
Well,
Outside of content creation.
well, outside of it, I am in university. I'm a mature student, shall we say. I'm studying forensic psychology and criminal justice. I am a mum of 3, and I'm actually getting married next week.
Oh, congrats. Congrats.
Thank you.
Holy crap. Thank you, Lone Ranger 88 for that sub, and damn, congrats. You're getting married. So, hold up. How long have you been with this person?
7 years.
7 years. Plan on having kids?
Yeah, we've got 3.
You got 3 kids? What? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, 3.
Holy crap. So you got 3 little ones. You got, I'm guessing you're going to get married to a man, right?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. You never know nowadays, okay? Everyone has their own preference, and more power to them for having what they love. So,
still not sure of mine.
I'm not sure about blood sometimes, but I still love her.
She's awesome.
Oh, she is. She is so awesome. So, how long have you two known each other?
I've known him since I was 13, and he was 15, 16-ish.
So, high school, essentially.
Yeah. I was like, because you've got it different in America, haven't you? You've got like freshmen and all that. We've got like reception to year 6, which is like your kindergarten to, I don't know, age 11. And then we go to high school and it's year 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I know him in year 7 when I was 13. But yeah.
That is awesome. Like, you guys known each other for a long time. You got 3 probably wonderful kids. And so you got 3 kids. Boys or girls?
2 boys and 1 girl. The youngest is a girl.
So which one causes the most ruckus?
The girl.
Why is that?
Because she's a girl and she's exactly like her mum.
Just because she's a girl. That's why she causes all the ruckus.
Literally is.
So
boys are the easiest.
Oh my god. So you have the kids and the husband. So what is the most memorable moment that you have had with your family so far?
God, there's been loads. The first one that comes to mind is when he proposed to me in Disneyland Paris. That was all of us, me, Rob, my nearly husband, and the 3 kids, and we were stood in front of the castle, and he's going, "Oh, let's get our picture taken. I'm like, this dude does not like having his picture taken. He never does. So this is, so we got these strangers to take it, and then I noticed him going down, and I thought, he's tying his bloody shoelace while we're having pictures taken. I turned around and there he is with a ring. And my eldest knew about it, and he's like, "I knew, Mummy. I knew." And that was amazing. It was just amazing.
That's cute and adorable at once. Like, that's awesome. Yes. Just like Ruckus in chat doing subbing at a tier 3 level. Damn, bro. Thank you for that. Damn. No, that's very cute and awesome. So
Sorry, you've got my dog trying to gag in.
I got
on
my
the
cat right
live.
over here. I mean, he'll come in my lap eventually, and then chill in my lap, and then go there, and then chill in my lap. That's what they do.
Mine is now sat directly in front of me, trying to get my attention.
Look, squirrel with titties.
Yes, I need.
Did you see that highlight?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh well.
No, it was great. It was with Wicked Sick 1, and yeah. So
I love Wicked Sick.
Oh yeah,
I'll have to go and see it.
Yes, I'll send it to you if I remember after the interview.
Yeah.
So
I'll remind you.
Thank you so much, because my memory. Wait, what were we talking about?
Exactly. Next question.
Yes. So you do special effects makeup, and you're on TikTok. What made you download TikTok in the first place?
It was purely because I wanted to watch videos that didn't include anything about coronavirus. And someone had said to me, "Oh, go on TikTok. They're just, random little short videos." I was like, "Oh, I'll have a look at it then." Downloaded it. Was on it for about a month and a half. And that's when I started. But it literally started as most people's did at the minute because of the pandemic. And I was bored and wanted to kind of come away from the pandemic and forget about it for a couple of minutes.
Definitely. That's actually a really good outlook, because the pandemic really did mess up a lot of people's lives, and it still is messing people's lives up. Like over here in America, it's getting bad again, and they're starting to shut down states where it's like only essentials. So
yeah, that's where we are at the minute, and we're on a lockdown again for a month, and we come out of lockdown on the 1st of December, and then I get married on the 5th. So I have 4 days to plan my wedding.
Damn.
But we were meant to be getting married in the April, and it got pushed back. So everything's pretty much sorted.
That's awesome though, that you're getting married, and that's just awesome that it's like everything's working out, even though all the issues.
Yeah.
So you downloaded TikTok to get away from Corona, but yet you're still stuck with Corona. Has Corona actually, since you do or special effects makeup, I don't know why I say FX special. I just whatever.
SFX.
Exactly. It's a tongue twister. Yet I got the gots. Like I have got the gots where the bots in the socks and the gots are in the socks. Like I could do that, but special effects. You don't ask. Don't ask.
It's another level.
Yes, exactly. It is, and you do special effects. So what exactly got you into doing special effects makeup?
So a couple of years ago, I was bored out of my mind and scrolling through YouTube and just having a look, and I came across a special effects video. And I was like, oh, I'll watch that. And it was like how they made it behind the scenes on, I think it was like Game of Thrones or something. And I was like, "Wow, that is so cool!" I've always been a big horror lover, like gore, blood, all that. Love all that. And I started watching more videos on it on how to make your own. So I started making my own at home, and then applying it to myself, and just started doing that. And then when coronavirus hit this year, I was like, I'm going to get back into this a lot bigger, because I've got the time now, because uni was cancelled, the kids were off school, all I had was time. I was like, why not? So I bought a load of stuff, carried on making some of my own stuff, but wanted more of the professional kind of stuff as well. And got back into it big style.
Nice. So Corona helped you like it helped me, in a sense.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, it did.
Very nice. Because that's exactly... I started content a year and a half ago, and last year I was like, man, I just need 3 months off of just straight content creation and figuring out what I can make and mastering what I can do right now. And I got my wish this year.
Yeah. Well, your videos are amazing, so it's definitely paid off.
Yes, thank you very much. I think they could do some work, but my interviews, I thoroughly love them. I love meeting people, and if it wasn't for that time off, I wouldn't be doing this, because that's how I found myself. And just say Corona, even though it's such a devastation to everything, it's helped out a lot of people in different ways. It's brought people together, and
you appreciate things a bit more,
right? Like, but then it's also changed other people for the worse.
Yes.
But I don't like that part. We're not going to go there. I could go there, but I am not going there. We're going this way to good happiness. So, you hit it hard and running, and you started getting a pretty good following pretty quickly. And so where are you at on followers right now?
I am nearly at 9.5k now.
Oh, nice. So you're getting up there. So how do you feel about the algorithm on TikTok?
Is that an answer?
No, that is an answer. That's like a so much yes answer right there.
It's just a nightmare, I think. Sometimes you can you get the right song and the right hashtags, and the algorithm likes that specific video. You could then upload that same video, same hashtags, same everything 2 hours later, and the algorithm would go, absolutely no, you're not having that now.
Exactly.
I mean, I uploaded a video today, and I think it's on 40 likes. I uploaded a video with a different OC, but the same audio a couple of days ago, and it got 246. And it's just mind-boggling. So, meh is my answer.
Okay. First off, we're having a sub, baby Optimus. 9 months. You've been subbed to my channel? Man, thank you, bro. Thank you for that. I've known Optimus since Borderlands 2 came out, if you know that game. No? Okay. Basically, first-person shooter. You run around, kill things, and collect loot. It was a fun time.
Yeah.
Fun time. So... Yes, and I agree. That is like the whole freaking. I hate the freaking algorithm, because when I first started with my wife, I'm the one who analyzed what is different between her videos and the videos that are blowing up, and all it was lighting and a white background at the time.
Wow.
That's all it was. As soon as she switched and I joined in too, her views skyrocketed.
Yeah, I remember following her.
And after the algorithm change, during the BLM movement, I got 90% less, she got 90% less. She's happy she breaks 1,000 on a video now. And she's at 79,000 followers.
See, that's mental. Considering TikTok turn around and say, oh, you have 10% of your followers should be your views. Well, why are people getting like 40 views for a video when they've got 80,000 followers?
Right. And it makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Don't lie to us.
Right. But then at the same, like, this is where I get like, I go like this. Then it also is, okay, look, there is less consumers now able to consume the app, and there's a lot more creators, because when I joined, I didn't see a ton of creators like I do now. Every time I go on there's like someone new. While before it was like a set of like rotation of people, like of course like Primal, Darkness, Metro Mike, but it was actually Primal Darkness was named something else. The Greatest Sadist at the time, Ghoul Bagel, and then you had like Dark Corrupted, and like just all the OGs. And then out of nowhere, some people just blew up. And I'm jealous of some people how they just blow up, but then at the same point, they consistently make content. Like on the OC side, they consistently make content. They deserve it, even though other people's deserve it. But it's just one of those like so so you don't like it, I don't like it. That was actually going to ask another question, but thank you, Mystery Pop Tart. If anyone doesn't know, in chat is actually Chas Kitty. She changed her name to her name from Chas Kitty to her actual TikTok name. So and her question is, what's your next big step as a TikTok creator? I know that's a loaded one.
I want to start incorporating more SFX back into it. I started out doing SFX makeups and everything. I noticed that TikTok didn't like that. I would get shadow banned a lot. I'd got every video. If I had a slight little bit of fake blood in, it would get taken down. They did not like me doing it. And that's how I kind of got into the OC thing. But I've noticed they are letting a little bit more in with regards to SFX makeup and the wounds and the cuts and different OCs in it. I've seen a lot more of them. So I'm hoping to bring a lot more SFX back into my TikToks.
I really hope they actually just stop banning people for no fucking reason.
Yep.
That's the real key thing right there, because there's so many accounts that get banned for no reason. And there's other accounts that should be banned for no reason. Oh, not no reason, but with reason. Yes! Words and English. They work very well at times. Not with me, though. Not with me. So,
I understand you.
I got it. Thank you for somewhat understanding us. So, and it's frustrating because creators who, like, Ishness was banned, 6-7 times?
So much.
Red Ghost recently, I don't know if she got her account back. And there's so many more that I don't know offhand, but it's ridiculous. And I really hope they fix that, because that's a big problem. No one wants their hard work just to get wiped out for no reason. They didn't do anything.
No, all those videos and the efforts and the hours of applying makeup and
yes.
I would be devastated.
Oh yeah, anyone is, and shit, like that's a wording with the eating hole impossible. Really, Kitty? What? Wow. So you're doing special effects makeups, and I'm pretty sure it takes you a long time to put on these OCs. How long does it take you to put on your fastest one? And which one is it? And then the longest one. And which one is it?
Okay, so my fastest one now is my Skull OC Cole. It took me about 2 hours at first because I was playing around with the different makeups and stuff like that. And now I can literally just throw his face on and I'm ready to go.
Oh wow.
My longest one was how did I call it? It was like a cog steampunk ripped open skin kind of look thing, and I had all the cogs under my face, and it was kind of like a robotic steampunk. Yeah.
That was
so I really started. Liked that one. Well, I loved that one, and I only made about 5 videos with it. And the reason for that is I started that at 10 o'clock at night, and I was like, this is going to be a super quick thing because I've only got this, forgetting that I'm quite a perfectionist. And it got to 4 in the morning. Yeah, it got to 4 in the morning, and my fiance was like, I'm going to have to go to bed. I was like, oh, it's fine. I've just got this to finish. It'll be done in like 10 minutes. And the next thing that happened was my middle child came in, and he was like, Mummy, can I have breakfast? I was like, son, no, it's about 5 o'clock in the morning. You need to go. Oh my God, it's 7:30. Yeah. So,
oh my
I was
God.
like, yeah, here's your breakfast. Mummy's just going to stand here. Just ignore her. You watch telly. And I was knackered. I only filmed about 5 videos. I think 6 actually it was. And I took a load of photos and I had to get it off and get to sleep. It was mental. So that was my longest one I've ever had to take. Like,
Jesus, yes.
I take breaks as well. I'll sit there and I'll go on TikTok for like 20 minutes. I'm like, oh crap, I'm in the middle of doing this.
Yeah.
Let's get back.
I'm the one when me and Blood are shooting, I'm the one like, yeah, well, come on, let's go. Let's go.
It's easy to get distracted.
Yeah. It really is. Damn, that's a long time. And then you realize like, wait, no. I needed to go
What
to
does
work
this
today and
think?
have sleep. I guess it's a sleepless day.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
Yeah, right? Go to work and you're like, your boss is like,
What?
hey, huh? Oh, hi.
How long have you been there?
About an hour. I'm like, I feel refreshed. Thank you for letting me do that for an hour.
You're so kind.
Right? So, what is the biggest project you have done on TikTok where it was planned out, like kind of like a movie scene, if you have done one?
When I did my UV zombie pop art kind of thing, Spooky Scary Mandy had actually sent me, she gifted me like UV lights,
Oh,
and Noodle
wow.
Shorty gifted me UV paints, and they both they were like, we want you to do this. I was like, oh my god, thank you so much.
That
Like,
is
they're amazing.
awesome.
And I threw it on. We were all on like a 3-way video call on WhatsApp, and we were all playing with UV paints and stuff. And I finished. I was like, I actually kind of like this. I'm going to film in this. And I ended up making it. And she's the only one who's got like a kind of story behind her that I've developed over videos, which I'd like to do more with my other OCs, but I just never seem to find the time. I'll find a funny video for one of them, like, oh, yeah, that'll be good. So she's probably my her name is Nick, like NYX Nix, and yeah, she ended up having like this traumatic story about her boyfriend stabbing her in the heart and leaving her for dead in the zombie apocalypse and all that crap. And that ended up being the only kind of storyline I've done, and I kind of prepared that in advance. All the others are just flukes. I just throw the camera up in front of me and look for audios.
I get you. Like, oh, let's do this and see where I could go with it. It's so pretty much on the spot. Jenna, I'm actually doing great tonight. Having a good time, actually. I love it when I get an interview. I love doing them. Kind of glad that you're actually kind of awake, considering it's like, what, 2:20 in the morning over there?
It's my prime time.
Really?
Yeah, I don't sleep.
Oh, geez. That's kind of like how I am now. Like, I work in the morning at 8 a.m. I have to be up by 6:30 to get there on time, if I wake up. If I wake up. And then I don't get home until, like, I texted you, which was about 7 p.m. And then
Jesus.
I do this. I stay up till like 4 in the morning just because I can't sleep until that time now.
It's TikTok. I blame TikTok. We stay up filming too long and we get into this stupid little rigmarole.
The ironic thing is, I'm not on TikTok that much. I'm mostly doing, I'm mostly doing like the editing for these videos, which is really quick, and then uploading it, and then trying to find a highlight if I feel like it, or I stay streaming playing a game with friends.
Yeah,
that's really what it is.
That's your excuse.
There's no excuse. It's just I got so used to it, I don't sleep that much anymore. Now I've noticed you got a lot of tattoos.
I do.
So
I have a lot.
What tattoo did I see on the? I think that's your left hand. Norse symbols.
Yes.
Ah.
I've got the Nordic compass there, the Vegvisor, I'm not pronouncing it right. It's like a completely different. It's just Vegvisor, and then I've got all Nordic runes on my fingers.
What do they all mean to you?
Well.
So, here's a story. Let's go.
Well, I saw the Nordic compass and I was like, I just like that. I like the little meaning behind it of if you've got the Nordic compass, you're never lost. You'll always find your way. I loved that meaning behind it. And then I was like, oh, I'll never get my fingers tattooed, but I should get them tattooed with this on. And each symbol, like that, the one on my ring finger can be interpreted to like 3 different things. Hold on,
put it back up there because it froze. It like skipped out.
Oh.
Okay.
Promise you I'm not giving you the finger.
No. The camera fucking, like, for some reason the lag in the phones, like, sometimes just gets goofy.
Jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one has like 3 different meanings. It's got fertile, something else, but mine was eternal, and it basically means like eternal. And my fiance's got it on his ring finger as well. And then that one is fire. That one means beast, and that one is for Freya, and it means like family, wealth, and all that. And that one I can't actually remember.
Looks like either a feather or a leaf of some sort, or a key.
Yeah, it's one of the runes, but I think it's meant to be that way. I'm not sure anymore.
Huh. Interesting.
I've got an arrow behind me here on that side or that side. I've got one on each.
Now, what is the reasoning for getting Norse mythology tattoos?
I absolutely love Norse mythology in general. Absolutely adore it. I love their gods. I love everything about it. I think it's fantastic. You know, when we read into it a bit more and learn about their gods and their way of living, and I was obsessed. So, but I just ended up getting the tattoos of that because I liked them.
Nice. So you got them because you like them, and then you got them because you love Norse mythology.
Mm-hmm.
Are you Norse pagan?
No.
No. Okay. So, what is your favorite gods or story in Norse mythology?
See, I love Tyr. Obviously he's one of the gods, but I have a little soft spot for Loki. I really do. I love that he was the god of mischief and all that, but he wasn't like, it was his internal battle with Thor and everything. I just love it. Like he's got my little soft spot.
Okay, so in all the stories, what really captivated you for Loki?
Don't actually know. It just, do you know when you read something about someone and little snippets from everything is just like, oh, that is so, oh wow, I actually understand that, like why he would do that and this and that and the other.
You're related.
Yeah,
okay.
Like, yeah, he's very relatable.
Okay. So,
misunderstood mischief.
Yeah, like mischievous and yeah. I mean, Loki had a very big part of the mythology and like different timelines and doing stuff and causing things. It's like very interesting.
Yeah.
Did you? that reminds me. Did you see the duet that Scotty Wartooth did of the thunder, or I mean the lightning going off?
Yes. Thor, are you okay?
Thor, are you okay? I was dying. Like, oh my god.
I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
When I had him on the show, it was an interesting time. It was very interesting.
I can imagine.
He's a cool dude. He's really cool.
Yeah, he seems like so down to earth.
Yes, he really is. He's a gardener.
He isn't.
Yes.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. Right? So you got some other tattoos. So what gave you what made you get tattoos in the first place?
I just turned 16 and I drew a picture when I was in my room and I was doodling. I'm not an artist. I'm just literally, I was doodling. I can't even draw a stick man. And I walked downstairs.
I can't either.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Right?
Like, they're so hard. It's a circle. How do you make a circle?
I can do this and technical stuff, but when it comes to like that, no.
But yeah, I'd done this little picture and I walked downstairs with it and I was like, what do you think of this, Mum? What do you think of this, Dad? And they were like, oh, it's lovely that. I was like, wouldn't it look good as a tattoo? And they were like, yeah, okay. And I was like, I want this as my first tattoo. And my mum made the mistake of saying, if you can walk into a tattoo shop and get served, you can have it. So the next day I walked in, booked it, and had it 2 days later at the age of 16 because they didn't really care, like 13 years ago. And it was just, yeah, whatever. And I got that, and then I got another little one, and it wasn't until about 8 years ago I'd started getting more and more and more, and then in the past 3 years that's where it's gone boom, and I've got full sleeve, half sleeve, and bits everywhere else.
Nice. Yeah, Blood would be so jealous.
I absolutely love them. I've got 2 favourite tattoos, and I've got my Jaws one. I'll have to stand up to show you this.
Okay.
Oh, don't know if you can see that.
Oh, nice. So I take it you're a fan of Jaws?
Oh, big fan.
Why is that?
And then I absolutely...
Is that Kratos?
No, that is Balder.
Balder,
From
okay.
From God of War, though.
Yes.
Yeah, he's another. I love Balder. Yeah, Jaws. I watched it when I was very young, and my dad was like, "Come on, if you know." I was obsessed with sharks. I was such a weird child, a 5-year-old child in the UK obsessed with sharks. And my dad was like, "Come on, then you can watch Jaws," and we watched it, and then we went to Florida and I went on the Jaws ride and just became obsessed. Since I love all things sharks and Jaws. I keep looking over there because I've got a giant poster of Jaws in my
nice. That's awesome.
in my living room. So yeah, I just love it.
That's awesome. What's a play, Dr. Punk? How you doing tonight? That is awesome. So I take it you played God of War.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know if anyone's played it all the way through, but what did you think of the twist at the end?
At first, I was, I'm not 100% sure on that. Then I had kind of like time to dwell on it and stuff and finished it again and was like, okay, I'm up for this now. I'm up for this. I'm ready. And then obviously they released some things for the next one and I was like, oh, I don't think this is going to go how I think it's going to go. And now I don't want that anymore.
Nice. Yeah, because when I saw that ending, I was like, oh my god, how really? How did they they yes, exactly. It was smooth. It was very smooth.
It was.
That game was
huge twist.
Phenomenal. And then the whole
wasn't it?
Yes, and then the whole freaking story and with Balder and Freya and just how it all happened at that. It's just oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Balder throughout that, like, once I'd, like, played it, and I was like, I wish I could play Balder. That's how good of a character he was in that. And I literally text my tattoo artist, and I was like, you're either going to tattoo Balder on me, and his bloody name's gone out of my head now.
Kratos?
No, the head. The actual... Mimir. Yes, Mimir. I was like, it's either Mimir or... Balder, you choose, but he's going on my inner arm.
Oh my god, you know Mimir was something that was the director of the game wanted to add something like Mimir was not supposed to be in the game like that. It was supposed to be just like talking, right? But then the guy was like, well, I want a talking head. I want it on his like thing, just talking to him. I want this. And pushed and then they said, fine.
You can have Mimir.
Yeah, I'm glad they did because Mimir is like a staple for like connecting everything in the game and the way it is. It's just.
Did you find yourself staying in the boat on like the big lakes and the river more just to hear him?
Yes, his stories. It was like. My god, like
you'd get out the boat and go, no, go back in, stop, I didn't mean to go ashore.
It was great. That game, they did a phenomenal job all around. Brilliant. And yeah, I really hope they continue. I didn't know you were a gamer.
I'm not really. Like, I'm not a gamer in any sense of the word. I just like specific games. I'll have a go of them. And if I like it, I like it. Like, I think I've only finished that game and Man-Eater I finished as well. Because, again, sharks. And it was amazing.
Really?
So, yeah. Really? But apart from that, no. Yeah.
Huh. There's so many good games, though. But I understand, because, like, God of War is, like, that one. Like, it was
this is what the problem. That's the problem, is I started at the peak.
Right?
Everything else is just...
No, it's just downhill from here. Oh my god. Yeah, Plague Dr. Punk. I wish they did DLC for it because it seems like areas were meant for DLC. Actually, no. If you actually, like, read the... know Norse mythology slightly, like, you can't enter Asgard unless, like, you're I don't know the term, but it's like the chosen, or Asgardian. And the other realm, there was only a few realms you couldn't go to.
Yeah.
And
you could do Helheim, Niflheim, and there was another one that it was Asgard you couldn't go to, and there was another one and I can't remember it.
It was the Land of the Giants, but you go to it later.
Yeah, I was gonna say at the
you go to it later.
No spoilers.
That's not a spoiler because that's like talked throughout the whole game, and like
you
the whole plot is how are we going to get here? Because like literally in the beginning, that's what they talk about with the tree.
I tell you what though, when we got there and it was like the highest point, that's the whole thing. You needed to be at the highest point, and I was like, that mountain over there is taller than ours. Why aren't we going over there?
Right? No, that I love that game. I really did.
Fantastic.
And when they announced the next one's coming for the PlayStation 5, I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. So
yep.
You don't really play games too much. That's interesting. But yet you played that one. That's weird. What drew you in for that game?
My fiance was playing it. He was like, "Oh, I'm going to download God of War," and I was like, "Okay, whatever." And he downloaded it and he started playing it, and I was like messing on my phone, and I just like look up at the telly, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "Actually, no, don't show me. I want to play." And then I did it backwards. I played that one first, and then played the other ones before that afterwards. So,
yeah, just to get the story.
Awesome. It was absolutely awesome.
Yes. It definitely is. This is better than a Zelda game, I'll say that. See, what I like about when Sony actually, or like when they actually make a good exclusive, it is good. Because God of War was good. I didn't play the second Last of Us, but the first Last of Us, I couldn't stop playing it. I literally turned it on, I was like, I want to know what happens next while I'm enjoying the gameplay.
I think I played that. I'm not sure.
Zombies, and they got weird clicks. I played that. And you play as the girl.
Yes.
The rabbit gets shot.
Maybe I didn't.
There's a point where there's a little rabbit hopping around after something happens, and then it's like, oh, a cute rabbit, and
yes.
And I jumped.
Played another one. Yes.
I jump, but I was like, oh shit.
There's another one I played, and I've been meaning to get back into it. What's it called? Like Days Gone, I think it might have been another zombie one.
I think that's Days Gone or something like that.
Yeah, Days Gone. I got into a certain point, but I'm one or the other when I play games. I'll either play the gameplay, that's it, no side missions, or I'll do everything as it comes up. And this one, I decided no side missions. I'm just going to go for the main thing. And I got to a point of it, and I was like, oh, I needed to do the side missions. Oh, I can't go.
I need to do that to get this item that makes me stronger to be able to do this on this boss. Crap.
10,000 zombies in front of me, and I ain't got the strength for it. Sorry.
It's called Day Long Gone, or
no, Days Gone. I think it is.
Yeah, Days Gone. Yeah. Gong.
Yeah.
Gone.
Gong.
Man, we got games for a while because you touched something because I know games. I love games, and man, you touched like one of the prime ones. I don't care what anyone says. That's like too good. Like that doesn't touch many because it's like playing a freaking movie, and I love games like that. So, let's get back onto content creation. So, you just do TikTok, correct?
Yeah, that's all I do.
Why is that?
I don't know. Like, I've got an Instagram page where I post what I've created and stuff up on there. But that's it. I've got a personal one and then an SFX one. But TikTok, the only reason I do it on TikTok is because I simply haven't downloaded any other apps. And I don't know how to do anything anywhere else, really. And I feel comfortable in TikTok now. Like, at first, I was so nervous about posting and worried about, oh, what if this happens, and what if someone doesn't like this? And I'm comfortable to the point now with TikTok where if someone doesn't like my stuff, I don't care.
Fair enough. That's really how it is. It should always be that way. Like, if someone doesn't like it, oh well, that's their opinion, because there's stuff that like you'll see that you don't like, even from your favorite creator. You're like, oh, I didn't like that you made, but I'll still give you the like because I support you, and that's just how it is. And Plague Dr. Punk's like, your SFX is amazing, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes, he's awesome. He's a good guy. I love him.
I love him. Love him.
You know him too?
Yes.
Oh shit! Yes. We got friends in the house.
Friends.
Look, squirrel with titties. I don't even know.
You gotta send me it.
I did actually. I got redeems on Twitch when you're an affiliate or up. You can get channel points as, say, you're watching my show. And as you're watching, you get these points that I have special redeems that when you redeem it, I do something or something happens. And I got a lot of random sayings that I just came out of nowhere that I made them into redeems because like I was streaming and came up with them.
Got to.
Yes, it's great. And that's a little rundown of that. But what about teaching people how to do special effects on YouTube?
Never even thought of it. No, it's a lie, to be fair. No, I have very, very, very bad self-esteem and self-doubt, and I almost look at it as if like, well, why would they want to learn off me when they could learn off X, Y, and Z? It's something I need to get out of myself. I'm very much, if I'm comfortable somewhere, I'm okay there. But I get too worried on other things of what if. So, yeah, that's where I am.
No, fair enough. A lot of people go through that. But I was talking to Hostile Bond before I got on chat with you, like literally right before. And he does carpentry. A lot of people don't know that. And he's trying to get me to get like closer to CosFox because that's his girlfriend, and they like seeing them together during the collabs was like, yeah, they need to be together. Like they're an awesome couple. They fit so well together. And I've been trying to like throw ideas at him, like, hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you try this? I suggested, why don't you do carpentry again? Start selling things you make with wood. And then also like post that stuff onto YouTube and gain a following on top of like whatever you have to like on YouTube, because like for me, I like going live and people support me tremendously. Like all the subs I got today, which thank you very much. Plague Doctor being one of my biggest bit donators I have. Like, I mean, I appreciate that, but I don't want to rely on that as my main source, and I suggest starting with YouTube with everyone, because YouTube it's ad based, it's corporate's paying, it's not taken from like my good friend, like, hey, you're giving me money, which of course I love, I appreciate it, and it helps me, but that's why I suggest like just always do YouTube. And with him and with you, try it. Record, doing your whole process of putting the makeup on, and then you don't even have to do the voiceover there. You could just like record yourself doing the whole makeup, right? Like okay, let me look at the camera. The whole makeup, right? And once you're done doing that, you put it over, and you watch it over, and you say, well, at this point, I was doing this motion to do this for this reason, and I did this. As it's happening, and post. And you could do that to every time when you do an OC or like go on. I might hit you up after this then and ask for some tips. Definitely. I'm trying to step myself into coaching to where people can get their leg up on learning what to do, what can help, and figuring out ways to make them find themselves. There we go. Make them find.
Make them fine.
Make them fine, like fire.
Fine.
Oh, wait, hold on. See? Yeah.
Oh my god, that is amazing.
Yes.
I tell you what, I didn't like Atreus at first. When we started playing, I was like, he's such a little shit.
Oh my god, he reminded me of my son. Like, seriously.
Sorry.
Oh, you know what? Mr. or Pop Tart, you should always ask that question. Always, every time when I have an interview, please. Because this one here decided to throw a propane tank in a campfire. It blew up and burnt a bridge down. That was silent? What? You heard it?
Oh my god.
So, do you have any stories with fire? No.
Oh, actually, I do. My dog set my house on fire.
That's like trying to tell your teacher your dog ate my homework.
No word of a lie. It was Christmas Day as well.
Oh, shit.
We'd opened, all the kids had opened their presents, and we've the way our kitchen works, it's like a galley kitchen, so it's like long and narrow, and our oven and the rings on top, we had what they called, like electric heat. Do you know where they just heat up and they get really, really hot, and there's no actual fire really there.
A space heater, right?
No, it's like on the oven thing, like where you cook on top of and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, stove, like a stove. So that is integrated into our worktop in the kitchen, and we literally picked up all the kids' presents, everything that they got and stuff that they weren't playing with, and put everything on the worktop in the kitchen, and some of it went on top of that, and it was all turned off, so we didn't have a problem. And we left the house, and we went out for our Christmas dinner, and we went to my partner's mum's afterwards. We were just, chilled because it's Christmas Day. Yeah. There's nothing to worry about. And then we got home, and my youngest was teeny tiny. She was about 2 months old, and she was in her car seat still. And I had hold of her in her car seat, and my eldest said, "Can I open the door?" So I was like, "Oh, go on then." And I had my partner stood here next to me, all 6'4" of him, and my kid's there, and he opens the door, and as he opened the door, this black billowing smoke came out. So my partner grabbed the two kids, I put the car seat on the floor, and instantly went, "Reggie," my dog. And Rob looked at me and went, "Don't you dare." And I was like, "Ah," ran into the house. There's my dog in the kitchen, like hid behind, like kind of moved the freezer and fridge thing a little bit, and he was hiding behind it. House was filled with black smoke, so I picked him up. Well, I didn't pick him up, he's an American bulldog. I was like, dragged him out the house, threw him and the kids in the car, called the fire brigade. They flooded our house and everything, and what had happened was we'd put all the stuff on the worktop, and we'd put chocolates on there too, and the dog had smelt the chocolates, and the way our stove rings worked is it literally clicked to the side, and they'd turn on, and the dog had jumped up with his paws and pulled it back, and he turned it to the right, which went to the hottest setting. And because we put stuff on the worktop, it set them on fire.
So when you saw the dog later, did you want to do the roar to the dog?
No, I was too busy like that. Oh my God. Oh no, my poor puppy. I feel so bad. So it was all my fault. And the best thing was I'd quit smoking like, I think 2 years before that or something. But in that moment, I needed a ciggy. So my sister-in-law came and she put one in my mouth, lit it, and I'm like, and the fireman comes over and he's like, "Right, so, you have obviously had a fire and, I can see you smoke." And I'm like, "I don't smoke." "Why?" "Oh, no, we weren't in the house at the time."
Oh my God, llama.
So... yeah, that's my story with fire.
And did you say Siggy?
Siggy? Yeah, that's what we call them.
Oh my God, I'm gonna fuck with blood and be like, "Hey, do you need to get your Siggies?" Like,
Siggies?
What? Do you need Siggies?
Yeah, we also used to call them something else, but I don't like saying it anymore.
Yeah, I know that one. It's like kind of a derogatory term now, and
yes, it's but Siggies, that's just like that's what you call it, a Siggy.
Interesting.
I love the difference between American slang and British slang. I absolutely love it. Like some of this, obviously it differs everywhere in the UK, like I'm sure it does in America as well. But there's so many words you can say to an American person, and they're like, "What? That's not a real word."
Oh no, I understood it. I was just like, oh, that's an interesting way of saying it. Like that's how I am. Like if I hear something new, I'm like, huh, I've never heard that way.
It's shortened down, less breath.
That's interesting. That wow. So your dog started your house on fire.
Yes, he did.
That's a fire story. That definitely is. Wow.
I like the fact I said no at first as well. No, I don't have a oh, yeah, I do actually.
So that was the whole like light bulb not turning on, and then the fly was flying around and just eventually dinking. It was like, oh, there it is.
Literally epitome of an answer.
Oh my god. So yeah, like so you're pretty much like if you could make content creation your career, would you do that?
Oh god, yeah, I love it.
What do you do for a living right now, though?
I'm a uni student, so that's
okay.
it. But before that, like before coronavirus, I was a manager of a pub. Had been for I think coming on 3 years. And when coronavirus hit, actually 2 weeks before coronavirus hit, and we'd started hearing about it, and it was like, if you have any symptoms, kind of isolate. Oh no, it was 2 weeks before the lockdown in England happened, and my partner turned around to me one morning and he was like, I do not feel good, I am this, I am that, and he had all the symptoms of it. And then the next day I got it, and we kind of think we had coronavirus right at the beginning because we had all 5 of us in the house had all the symptoms and everything. So I rang my boss and was like, I kind of can't come in, like the business manager. I was like, I can't come in for 2 weeks. And then they imposed the lockdown, and the pubs basically closed down now, as most pubs are around by ours, because they're all privately owned, and unfortunately, yeah,
that's kind of a lot of places out over here is happening too. It's like things are starting to close up because the government's not stepping in and doing what they should be doing. But
that's exactly like us. Exactly, like my dad's a driving instructor, and because obviously he could nowhere could work, and my dad is essentially self-employed, even though he works for a company. It's just the way that company works.
Mm-hmm.
And the government went, no, sorry, you're not allowed anything. Nope. So they had to live off my mum's wage, and she was furloughed because she was a TA, like a teaching assistant in the school. And now we've gone back into lockdown. My dad can't work again. So, and the government have gone, nope.
Yeah, they don't care. And that's the sad thing. And they should care, because I don't know how you guys pay taxes out over there, but it's pretty much like always everything we do, we can't, if we don't pay taxes on our house, we lose our house to the government. We don't truly own anything. And everything we buy.
Ours is all included. Taxes included with ours and stuff, but yeah.
It's still ridiculous though.
Oh yeah. I remember coming out to America and being like, oh, this is only like $10. Can I get it? And I get to the till and they'd be like, oh no, that's $13.22.
Yeah.
Like, what? Oh, it doesn't include tax.
It was $12 and then now it's 13.5. Like, wait, what? Yes.
What?
Yes, that's how it is everywhere.
You're not making it English right.
You're not making it English right.
No, you're saying it wrong.
Right? So, Jurassic Rex, I met a girl that called a pencil eraser a rubber.
Yeah, that's what they're called in England, rubbers.
But he's like, was in high school and she asked for a rubber. Okay, you get it. I was just like, oh my god.
It's a very, very different meaning in America, but yeah, they're rubbers to us. Like, it's gonna sound awful, but like, if my kids make a mistake on their work, they'll come up and say, "Mom, can I have a rubber?" And I go, "Here you go." And we pass an eraser, like but it's a rubber.
The context doesn't swing that way because like you're used to saying it. It's just it's so interesting. I was like, well, I have one. Jurassic Rex, like, God, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Then you pull it out and they're like, what?
How am I meant to sort my work with that?
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. So, man, I don't know. Like, I'm having such a good time this night. This is awesome. Lynx wanted me to tell
flowing.
his 2 stories of fire. One is he burnt down a whole building. It was like a warehouse. And then another one is he blew up a gas truck.
How and how?
I'm going to let him retype it out so I get it correct. The second one, or the first one I said was from his job. But the first one is when he discovered he liked fire. So there's a good story on that one. I want to say it correctly because I don't remember it exactly. Oh, wow, we're actually running close to the hour mark already. Damn.
Oh, wow. Oh, God, yeah.
Hell
wow,
yeah,
I didn't even realize.
No, we're having such a good time. Hell yeah, this was fun. So, you got 3 kids. You got, your husband, or soon-to-be husband, probably won't watch this all the way through. He'll zone out. What is one thing that your husband does? Just, you look at him and go, why do you keep doing that?
You are going to laugh your head off. It's the way he sneezes.
Really? Really?
It really grates on me, and I'm like, every time he does it, and it's so innocent, he sneezes, and I'm like, ah.
That look.
Look, disgust. Like, how dare you do that in my presence? I don't know why either. It just winds me up. Oh my God.
It does.
Yeah.
That look.
So normal.
That look, though. Like, that was straight disgust in the whole, like that, the look. Like, oh. And then he sneezes, he's like, shit.
He tries and holds it in. And I'm like, that. You better hold it in.
That is awesome. That is just pure awesome.
I mean, if that's the only qualm after 7 years, he's doing something right.
Right. Either it's probably mentally, physically, emotionally, the crazy stuff. They're in bedtime. Everything takes care of the kids, right? Everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely amazing. He really is. Yes. Except if he sneezes. You should have seen me the 2 weeks he had Rona.
Oh, God. And then during allergy season?
Get in the bedroom and stay there. No, I will not be joining you.
That's crazy. That's an interesting thing. That's crazy. Now, wow. Now, Link says, fireworks and dumb-ass truck driver not closing the top during the 4th of July.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It was like an accident, but not an accident.
Yeah.
So, then Play Proctor, what is this? And this is why I live alone. I would annoy the hell out of someone. With your significant other, you're going to annoy someone. Annoy them, and they're going to annoy you a lot.
Damn straight.
It's not, love is not about like everything being perfect. It's about everything not being perfect, and you actually staying and dealing with the problems, and then everything happens, shit happens. Like, you'll make a mistake and then you come back together. That's what it's about. You will always annoy your partner. Now, since we're pretty much at the hour mark, I'm gonna ask start on my 3 closing questions. Now, but chat, you can ask questions in between while we're getting to the end now. So, first things first. During the interview, was there any question you thought I would ask or you want to ask and never got asked, or you just want to explain, let people know?
I think we covered quite a lot. I laugh a lot. I don't take anything too seriously anymore.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that you were very laid back and a lot of fun.
Thank you.
You weren't nervous, I could tell that.
I was beforehand. I was before.
Is
I was
that why
like,
you
oh my
canceled the
God.
first one for real?
Yeah, I didn't really
Yeah,
have
you're like,
shingles.
no, I didn't have shingles.
No, my face didn't look like a teenage son's acne.
Oh man, did you get any pictures of that or no? You're like, no.
No, I think I did. It was like this giant one. I've got a scar from it because it just was that deep, and it was right above my
Damn.
eyebrow here, and it was just huge. It was horrific, so sore as well, like to the point where if I moved slightly, the blood would just. It was horrible. So
Damn.
sore.
Damn, that's fucked up. I don't know why shingles is becoming a bigger thing lately, like coming around.
Yeah,
Kind of weird. Plague
absolutely
Doctor.
mental.
Plague Doctor Punk has a question. I don't know if this was asked or not, but what OC of yours would you actually have a conversation with if you could?
Ooh,
Yeah, it was a good one.
that is a good one. See, I think Brie, my clown, where I've got like the half face clown and then it's like a normal side here because she is kind of my happiness and my energy and she's just absolutely like a lunatic, and I think I'd love to have a conversation with her or Cole, my skull one, because I'd love to know what goes on in like his weird warped mind, the way the videos turn out. I'm like, you've got problems and I need to sort them out. Come to me. Let's sort them together.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's awesome. Okay. Damn. Huh. You could make that happen with YouTube video. You would be making a whole video or whole script out. But
Yeah, with me talking to my deranged OCs.
I always think about how not my first OC, but the second one that Blood came up with. I always think about how he acts, and I for some reason have a natural knack of like his energy and his persona, and I think about it all the time. And that's like a portion of something else I can't talk about yet because we didn't release it. But anyway,
Ooh,
yeah, there's some stuff to come. It's just I gotta have time to do it.
Yeah,
I hope a lockdown happens. I really do.
you get so much TikTok done.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just content creation. Yeah. And what's up, Grim the Fallen One? How you doing this evening? I'm glad that you showed up and came out and we're chilling. Any broken bones or weird medical stories?
I chipped my ankle bone when we were having a water fight in my friend's back garden, and I was like 7 months pregnant on crutches for like 8 weeks, but then it was just because we were throwing like water balloons at each other, and I literally went, and that was it. But I haven't broken anything. I've got loads of weird medical stories, but like, it's where to begin with those.
Oh God!
Like when I was 18, I was putting mascara on, getting ready for like my friend's 18th birthday party, and I was like, "Oh, my eye's a bit sore there. Oh, that kind of hurts a bit," and left it. And about a week later, I said to my mum, "Oh, it's sore, you know." She's like, "Oh, it's a sty. You're fine. It's a sty." And my dad was like, "I'm not too sure. I'm gonna take it to the doctors." And the doctor looked at it and went, "I'm going to send you up to the hospital." And then from there, I can't really remember anything. And I remember waking up and them saying that I had something called orbital cellulitis, which was traveling to my brain, causing meningitis. And they gave me like 24 hours to live. So I like bringing that up at like dinner with my mum. I'm like, "Remember that time you tried to kill me?"
Oh damn!
Because you didn't believe me. Yeah. Who's the drama queen now,
Mom?
Mum?
To kill me because he wouldn't listen to me.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
That's like, yeah.
That's
Apart from that, no,
wow.
not really any weirder ones.
Huh. Wow, that's interesting. What's the question, Crazy? I'm still waiting. Still waiting on that one. Now, the next question is, I don't know. No, just kidding. What, besides that one where you get to make fun of your mom all the time, what is a very interesting fact about yourself that not too many people actually know about? Like how Dr. Zed has a prosthetic leg.
Hmm.
Gothic Thug has no belly button. Arigo's raw. Her two bones here are solid. It's one. There's
Wow.
no space.
Weird fact about me. It's not really a weird one. I'm 5 foot. I'm absolutely teeny. I'm 5 foot. I don't know. I haven't really got anything. Like, I'm not that interesting. I'm just like average plain Jane.
Not really. You're actually a lot of fun and goofy. I mean, like that's not. But a lot of people are not like that. Like you're actually very laid back, cool, and fun. I don't know about laid back. You seem like you could be a little energetic, but
Sometimes,
but you're a lot of fun. And
Bouncing.
that's awesome.
Yeah, don't give me Red Bull.
Don't give you Red Bull.
You know the pinball machines, like ding 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 ding.
Oh my god, like shit, like all over the place. How old are your kids?
So I have a 8-year-old,
Okay.
a 6-year-old, and a 5-year-old. Like the 6-year-old and the 5-year-old literally have a year and 11 days between them.
Damn.
It's yeah.
You're like no.
No. We popped the middle one out and we were like, oh, so cute, so precious, so tiny, let's have another one. And then we decided that we weren't going to have another one when my middle one got bronchiolitis and he was in hospital. And we're like, we're not going to try, we're going to focus on our eldest and this one. That's going to be it. And then I found out in the hospital that I was pregnant. And my fiance was like, I told you I didn't want another one. I was like,
well, you're the one who didn't pull out.
Exactly.
You probably rub that in his face all the time, right?
She's your fault.
It's your actual fault. Your hose was leaky, damn it.
We never got it fixed in time.
Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. That's awesome. That's awesome. And Jenna was wondering that. That actually turned into a really funny twist right there. All right. So, with everything, now on to the last question. Is there
Go for gold.
Any questions you would like to ask me and Blood?
Oh, I wish I thought of some earlier. What's your favorite TikTok you've ever made? Your favorite TikTok video you've ever made, and why?
The one there's two. Because when it comes to TikTok and the video ideas, 99% of those ideas are Blood's. I come in and improv. She tells me what's happening. I come in because I'm I'm just so busy with like this work and doing YouTube and like all of these other things. I just really don't have much time to really like try to plan stuff out and think about stuff. Unless I get a random idea, I'm like, ooh, let's try this. Like, so the one that I personally created was I was trying to get this one particular creator on the show because I really liked their stuff. They're growing really fast, and I liked their whole page because they did Star Wars stuff. They did D&D. Her OC was a D&D character she created, and she also did lightsaber tutorials on how to spin them. And there was something else she did. I can't remember offhand, but I tried to get her on the show. She was interested, but could not figure out how to use a link.
Tech savvy then, yeah.
But she was I did a duet with her, and what it was is she was in a tavern, and then it was something about going off and doing a quest. Well, I made a whole scene and then put in text saying come on to the final hour for an instant level up. D&D, just I tie things together. And that was just me thinking that's my favorite. But the one that we both have done together is one that she recently re-edited with some effects. But it's not because of the effects, it's because of what it is. And we're singing a song, or it's like I think it's like Evanescence in Linkin Park. I think it's that one.
Mm-hmm.
And she sings one, I sing the other, and then we sing both together, and just our motions and synergy with it is just so on point. It's so smooth. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about. Yeah. I love that one.
That one,
because I saw it upload it with the effects as well, and I was like, wow, that is so cool too.
Yeah, and she's just doing that for fun, like with the effects and stuff. She's like,
it's just fun.
Yeah, and that's my favorite one that I did with Blood, I would have to say, because it really portrays how synergized we can be. A lot of times,
mean, the energy you two have on camera is just phenomenal. Like you don't miss a beat together. It is amazing. Like some creators, obviously, I know you're both married together and everything, but some creators, like I couldn't create with him. I'd pee myself laughing every 2 seconds with my other half. I literally would laugh. He's turned around and said to me, "Oh, should we try? Why don't I do this?" And I was like, "You're joking! I can't do that with you in it, sir."
What? You can't do thirsty content?
I couldn't. I'd be like that. No,
really?
Yeah. That's why I absolutely love your videos together, because you can just see the pair of you just are so in sync, and there's no awkwardness or no, like, I love the bloopers, but they're always bloopers of one of you tripping up. And that's what I love. It's not a blooper of It's absolutely brilliant.
There was one night where we did this one audio, and I kept saying it over and over. It was something with Cartman and it was like balls. That's what it was. It was balls. And it was Cartman talking to that girl. I forgot her name. And he's like, "Girls do not have balls." And it was just throughout that whole night, I kept saying balls right before the countdown would happen, and she would be like, "Damn it!" Like, yes,
gone.
Yep,
absolutely.
And
I just love it.
Yeah, it was great. It's
great.
I
love seeing like creators collabing. I absolutely adore it. Like, it can go one way or the other. Like, I've just recently done a collab with Spooky, well, I call her Spooks, but Spooky Scary Mandy and Noodle Shorty, and we met up, and on the way down, like, we were all coming from different places, obviously, in the UK, and on the way down, I'm like, what if we all film differently? What if it's just too awkward? What if this? What if that? And it ended up being me being the asshole who ruined everything because I'd stand behind the bloody ring light, like rubbing my nipples or smacking my ass or something, or I'd pop into the camera and be like, "Hi." I was fully clothed, I'd like to add, but I just ruined everything, and it just ended up working out. Like, I think we ended up with something stupid like 30 blooper videos and like 5 serious ones.
Oh my god, you sound like me. So we had Wolf of the Void at the house at our, like, my most recent photo shoot. Mind you, when we record on, I make sure every single person has their own device recording. So I had to set up 3 phones and synchronize them and not miss the record and the timing, because that was fun. Anyway, there was this one audio that we did a transition from Wolf to me, but Blood was being all like seductive and dancing. And Wolf has some physical, not physical, but like he has pains because his back. He's been blown the fuck up, like literally, because he was in overseas and he was in the military. So he has nerve problems. So he was in a lot of pain. He wasn't. My Blood was getting all like doing her thing, and he wasn't getting into it. I'm like, get into it, man! Come on, just get into it. And he looks over and he's like. And then laughs, and you can see it. He sees the one with the mask, and you can see it. And I'm just like, yes.
She both of our wives right now. You
right?
Go.
Yeah, go. Go. And it was just great. And
I saw those videos. They were fantastic.
Yes.
They were awesome.
I like the ones
I do.
where
I love it.
we were hidden behind blood and you couldn't tell.
Yes. Yes. I loved that one.
I don't know how the fuck I
Love
hid
those
myself
kind of-
and a guitar behind her.
But you did it, and you did it well.
Yes, it was great. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So, okay. Yeah, those are my favorite TikToks, and we kept going. Holy crap. I love it. Oh, that's good. I love it because we're just having a good time.
Smooth.
Yeah, exactly. It's smooth. Like, I cannot believe it's not butter.
Like Dark Rattler says, like cream cheese.
Wait, what?
Every time I do like a transition in my video, he started off right and smooth, and then it was like smooth as cream cheese, and it just turned into cream cheese.
Oh my god, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Every time I see a transition or anything in my head now, it goes cream cheese.
Who did that? Dark Rattler?
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna have him on the show very soon. I'm gonna have to.
I know. I'm so excited.
If I remember, I'm definitely going to bring that up. Oh yeah.
I will message you. I will come on while he is there, and I will just write cream cheese.
Well, you could download Twitch, so like once you get that, then you can just hop in there and go throw it up. But do you have any more questions that you would like answered?
When and how and why did you start like your online presence, like doing what you're doing now with YouTube and everything, TikTok, all that? Where did it start and how did it develop into what you're doing now? Because it's amazing.
Thank you. I started. I lost my job at UPS because I trusted customers. Don't trust customers. Put it that way.
No.
Next, I was at a bus driving job.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got the job at the post office. Mind you, good job. But then I just randomly one day realized I don't want to like be working for the man. Now, mind you, I didn't think of content creation at the time. Blood was trying to figure out a way to help us out with the bills. So my buddy, who is partnered on Twitch, said, "Why don't you just stream? I mean, you never know. You might like either hit it off or something will happen. I mean, and go from there." I saw her doing it. She was enjoying it. So I started to do it. And I just been doing it ever since. I had started the YouTube right as that day. I bought a computer system that I really couldn't afford, but I'm glad I did because it's going to last me a while. It's and now I got this and I'm glad I did. Like, and I got to meet you. I got to meet all these people in chat. I mean, King of Ashes is in here. I haven't seen your face in a while. Sorry I didn't get to say hi yet, but what up, man? Long time. I hope you're doing good. And then Mystery Pop-Tart, Crazy Blue Eyes. I wouldn't have met any of these people. Lynx, Marguerite Williams. She hasn't popped in here too much, but still, like, I wouldn't have met anyone. I mean, the Swedish lady, Blue Eye Darkness, Dark Corrupted, Scotty Wartooth. I mean, and I'm Top Creeper. Oh, you! She's a good friend of mine. So it's like, I'm glad I did. And
yeah.
I'm glad I just, now it's like, I want to quit my job so bad, but I can't yet. And because I have so, like, you know how Blood with the ideas for TikTok? I have so many ideas that I have them written down. I just have not been able to initiate them. I have not been able to, like,
I can 100% imagine.
And it's like, oh my God. And I work with I do what I can when I can. Like, so, but it was a year and a half ago was when I started. And that's the reason why I got into it is that, and yeah, like, I'm glad I did because I always loved helping people. And I started doing guides on YouTube because people are going to come to it to watch something. Well, if I go up to you like, hey, you should try this, they'll look at you like, oh, you're stupid. And then they won't do it. But even though they're asking for help. Yeah. And then I've realized I'm actually a very good conversationalist. And someone wanted to do a podcast. And I pretty much ran the show. I pretty much was the one, like, leading the charge. And I've never done it before. And then the same guy I was co-hosting was like, why don't you do interviews? With content or with Twitch users. I'm not really that deep into Twitch community. I don't know a lot of people where I could just be like, hey, you want to go do this? So I ended up doing TikTokers. I did a couple friends at first and then did TikTokers, and
it's worked out well.
And I love it. I love meeting everyone. I really do. And it's such a good time. I cannot
You end up making friends for life, don't you?
Yes. Like, shit, I wouldn't mind you hanging out with chat sometime. You're awesome. Like, your energy level and just goofiness, man. Like,
see, this is the thing. Like, there's no way in hell, if we hadn't downloaded TikTok, that we would be having this conversation.
Exactly.
No way in hell.
Exactly.
So you meet people that you never, like Dark Rattler. He's ended up being my big brother. Like, I speak to him near enough every day, and he's in America too, and that is so far away from me. And it's like I can't imagine my life without these people anymore.
Yeah.
Like, what was it beforehand?
Right. And I only got TikTok because I watched a video that said get TikTok to get exposure. I had no clue how to use it. I made stupid videos, didn't realize what I could do, and then Blood was doing video, or made a video to follow, or followed me, made a random video, blew up a little bit, made a couple videos, blew up, found the OC community, and then I wanted to join.
Yeah. I think that's it, isn't it? Once you've found your kind of like community, like I was ready to leave TikTok. I was getting shadow banned nonstop. I was just getting all of this stuff, and it was so disheartening. It was just, I can't be bothered with this. And then I had spoken to a couple of girls who I'd followed them. They'd followed me back, and they were like, we don't get why you're not getting the likes or getting the views or getting the followers. We don't understand. So it was freaking Quinn who turned around and said, I'm going to speak to this guy called Dark Demon and see if, he kind of wants you in something called the Demon Squad. I was like, what the hell's the Demon Squad? Is it a cult? Okay, I'll do what I have to do. And then he started following me, and he was like the first bigger TikToker to follow me, because he had I think it was 45,000 followers. I was still on 260 at that point, and I've been on it for about 2 months. And he turned around and said, I absolutely love your videos. Incoming love. And next thing, my TikTok page went boom, 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 boom. And I was like, oh my God, what the hell? How's this? What's going on? And then I was suddenly on Discord, and then I'm suddenly on 12 different Discords, and the rest is history. And you make friends for life. And you're like, how did I do life without peoples like this?
I know. And there's so many people I could just call. I talk to Hostile Bond, Wolf of the Void on pretty much a daily basis. A Creeper, oh my God, on a daily basis. I'll call Creeper and be like, man, Blood changed the script for Got the Gots again. And she'll go, oh really? Yeah. And beforehand, I would never have had this. I would just have my one coworker, and that's it.
I think it's amazing as well to have that community of people who know exactly what you're going through whilst creating content. Oh my God, I had to sit on my floor for 2 hours to make a 10-second video. And they're like, oh my God, I know. And they can completely relate. And you kind of have that bond over that. And the other person actually knows what you're talking about. Yeah,
and it's insane. It's just
I can speak to my mom and dad follow me on TikTok, and she'll be like, "Oh, your videos they're cute, aren't they?" And I'm like, cute? That's 6 hours worth of makeup, Mum. I ain't going for cute. I've made a boy thirst trap. He's a pirate. And then I'll speak to someone else.
You'll do a boy thirst trap, but you won't do a husband or a husband-wife thirst trap, huh?
No, my boy is he's my pirate. I was literally on a video call with Noodle Shorty, and we're just chatting away, and I was like, I like she's got this OC called Hollow, who's a werewolf kind of character, but more wolf. She does thirst traps with him, and I was like, I want that. I was like, I want to be a boy, and I want to make thirst traps. And I just started playing with my SFX kit, and I ended up sticking fake facial hair on, individual crepe hair. Stuck it on, and I was like, I feel like a pirate. She's like, you look like a pirate. I was like, I'm going to be Captain Dante, and started filming thirst traps as him. And
you literally just made that out of the thin air, like Captain Dante. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, he was made on a video call with me not knowing what the hell I was doing. I was just like, look, I've made a boy.
Nice. Now what you should do is incorporate your husband with those, because you could do that one, right?
The problem is as well is he's 6'4" and I'm 5 foot, so the camera would have to be real far back to get us both in.
If you're not doing much moving, you could stand on a table.
That's actually true. I could do.
You could stand on a table. I mean, yeah, you'll notice differences, but it's not that bad. We've had to do some stuff like that because, like, me and Blood, we're really like pretty much the same height. I think I'm slightly taller depending on like the day. Because
what heels she's wearing or what heels you're wearing.
True that. I mean, you see me with the wig before.
How high your wig is.
Yeah. So now, any more questions at all? Actually, or is that it?
I think that's it. I think we've merged so much into just conversation.
Nice. But that's what my show is about. Just having a good old time. No restrictions, just having fun and getting to know.
Thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Hell yeah, let's go. I'm going to keep you on the line after this. We're going to actually go end up rating Ishness. She's actually live right now. But we're going to go say hi to Ishness. And well, you won't be able to, but obviously I won't be able to. So I can't just like go to her live and be like, "Hi."
Just come to us, come in ours.
Right? And you all are going to go chill out with Ishness for the remainder of the night. And I'm going to keep you on the line. Thank you again for coming on the show. It was a blast. I had a great time.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm glad you were able to make it and muster up the energy from our talk earlier. You're like, crap, I forgot about this. I'm at work. I'm like, damn, I forgot I had something to like, damn it, I wanted to rest. Fuck.
Oh, shit.
But let's go.
Let's do this.
And I'm glad you got the energy. I'm glad we had this time because this was great. Love your faces too, Chas Kitty. I'll catch you all later. And I punched the mic and I did that wrong. Of course I did that wrong. I always do that wrong. But I punched the mic. That's the funny part. What the hell? Can you please cooperate, thingy? What the fuck? This thing is stupid. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's try that. Thank you. It worked. Anyway. I didn't have a technical difficulty at all. At all. I just had one because it just would not work. Because, like, all right, what happens is you press /raid. And then you put in the name. Well, I just copy and pasted it, and it said I wasn't putting a name. But the name was there. The fuck?
What?
Right? All right, everyone. Have a good night. See you all later. Bye-bye!
Bye!